Fasting, that month of Ramadan, that's the 1 month I use as my rest for the year. So I train 11 months and I tend to use that month as the rest to recover my body. I'm usually, by the time it comes back around to it, I've got little injuries, small niggles, and I tend to use that month where I don't really do much physical training. I'll really lighten up, I'll do a bit of teaching and just slight technique sessions just to keep myself sharp. But other than that, I don't really do much hard training, and I just try to maintain my technique levels really. And I know I lose a little bit of weight, but that usually just comes back on just after it. It's an excellent time I find of the year just to rest a little bit for me, just to even a bit of mental motivation comes back. You normally drained after a long time when I train hard throughout the year. So I think it works to my advantage, even though a lot of people say it's a disadvantage. But I use it towards my advantage. I'll not take any fights or anything around that time. Yeah, I think I'd love to fight in the Bahrain card. I'd love to fight nationally. It's one of the goals I have. It's been one of my goals since I started. I'd love to get a fight out the country and just be a good experience to see what it's like to fight abroad. And then I'm really hoping that Cage Warriors do match me for this for one of their national shows. And it'll be amazing to fight in somewhere like Bahrain. Yeah, very. Now that when I've been fighting for Cage Warriors, I've fought all the way in London, all the way in Cardiff, and I think it'll be amazing to for Cage Warriors if they're coming back up to the northeast to get a fight in my home ground. It'll just be brilliant to fight in front of all my fans and everybody in Newcastle. That's an interesting fight. A lot of people say, "Oh, Hendricks will be the guy to knock out GSP," but I think GSP is too smart. I think he might make it a boring fight. I can't say, but I think GSP will come up with a game plan and probably take him down and just control him for most of the fight. Yeah, that fight I think is just going to go very similar to the first fight. As much as I hate to say, I think it's going to be another armbar submission. I see Rousey's getting another takedown, similar fashion, getting an armbar from somewhere. Personally, I'd love it if Anderson Silva could win this fight, but I've got a feeling it could be. It's hard one to predict because Anderson Silva can never rule the guy out. But I've seen it happen with loads of champions. Once they've lost once, it's hard to come back from it. And I can say Anderson Silva, he's achieved everything he needs to. I don't know how much motivation he's going to have for this fight. Weidman's going to be really motivated, and it's a hard one to predict. It really is. I could actually see it going either way, but there's a good chance Weidman will take it again. Although I'd love to see Anderson Silva winning it.